my name's Adam. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're actually going to go and get a baseline dyno done on the 335xi. So this will just give us a really good measure. So when we make any of the modifications, we'll see exactly how the car performs and improves. So at this point, the car has pretty much just had a few oil leaks fixed. Okay, did a trans service and coils and plugs changed. But anything performance-wise or any maintenance that would increase performance, such as cleaning out the intake, still need to be done. So it's a great opportunity to just go and get that baseline and something, to look back on.
Today on this episode, we blow up a 335.
Right, moment of truth. This is where the 335 either survives or blows up.
All right, let's blow up another 335. Put my hat on. You're good. Am I on it? Yeah, you're on.
So it's got the death rattle. I'm pretty sure it's got a blowing exhaust.
I mean, have you given it the beans?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
It's been up to redline a couple of times, so I know it can do it.
Okay.
Hop in. Hop in. Hop in. Let's go. Got 800 things to do today. Can't move it crispy, we gotta move it right.
Oh, whatever. So what's your plans for this vehicle?
There's a couple of threads online that for 1,500 bucks, you can get this thing to 500 horsepower. Okay, let's follow some of those maps exactly and see from here, doing all the regular maintenance. I need to do the death rattle. I need to clean out the intake. So I want to do those things, come back and dyno it, see the difference.
So absolutely, if the wastegate actuators are lazy, like this thing isn't going to make big power at all.
So the idea is, I want to kind of tell the story between, hey, that regular maintenance, just clean out the intake, how much power do you gain? Hey, let's go and clean the, fix the death rattle, how much power does it gain? Once we've done that, then 1,500 bucks to get it to 500 horsepower?
Well, the other thing I think people are kind of leaving out, I mean, I'm assuming that's no labor.
Yeah, exactly, it's just parts, yeah.
But I mean, intercooler, are they counting for a charge pipe?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. And so that's the interesting thing. Some
I mean,
of them
technically
do
it doesn't
downpipes.
need it, but it
Right.
will need it. Like some cheap downpipes, VRSF intercooler or something equivalent, I guess. Got an MHD tune, I guess, I'm assuming.
MHD, and then what's the other one that goes over the top, the piggyback? They do both for some reason.
The JB4
That's the one, JB4, yeah.
is, that's fairly old info. The only thing guys use a JB4 now for, methanol controller. All right, center it real quick.
That's fascinating. So, looks like by just having the straps loose and rolling the wheels, it actually helps center the car. So that just literally centers it by just rolling the wheels?
Yeah.
And here comes the cooling. I wondered about that. That's quite the impressive setup. So one of the main reasons for using this dyno is not only is a couple of miles from the house, so if anything goes wrong, I don't have far to go, but also being four-wheel, it means I can do all the cars on here. So we'll get a very good comparison between performance of all the vehicles. I like the custom exhaust extraction. That's the way to do it if you're going to do it properly. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Why is it glass cleaner is just so amazing and can be used for everything?
I'd say getting people's cars dirty. That's why he straps them down. Well, that's not the only reason why. All right, keyboard.
So this is all just the initial setup. So you can see the OBD2 is getting RPM and other diagnostics from the car. So just dialing in the start speed, the stop speed, the vehicle weight, the power at 50. Here we go.
She's healthy.
It survived one pull.
What? What are you looking at me like that for?
What's yours made?
It's only got 170. Mine's got the PP, the in performance kit on it, so it's like 340. This one
It
crank.
makes less now though.
Look at the. I mean, it's. Yeah, it does. I mean, that's your engine values.
Oh wow. Hey, for 178,000 miles, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at
That's
all.
pretty healthy. So I'm gonna take it to 60. Power's falling off by there, so I'm gonna take it down a little bit. This graph will look better the next run.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do what you need to do. We don't need to go up to maximum RPM.
She's an old girl.
3 pulls is enough.
Oil temps and everything look great, so
Yeah,
I'll give it another go, and then we'll let it cool down and do it one more time.
sounds good. All right, so this is pull number 2. We've lowered the RPM, peak RPM. The curve was falling off, and it doesn't need to go up that high just yet. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. And that torque when it just picks up. So these are at the wheel. There you go, so scaled at the wheel. And just adjusting things to get things kind of even.
There you go.
Look at that torque. That's fantastic. Picks up really quickly, which is nice.
Picked up a bit more.
It did, didn't it?
It's healthy.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they really looked after it. They dealer serviced it and everything.
Yeah, it's healthy. Let's we'll pop the hood and let it cool down for a bit, and then
Yeah.
give it another go.
Sounds good, thanks man. So apart from all the suspension work, I mean, it seems like a good starting point.
I can't believe how healthy this thing is.
Yeah, they fixed all the leaks, you know, the oil filter housing, they did water pumps, they did a load of work on it.
Is that it?
One more.
Cool down, so you let it rip one more time.
Cool.
They gained decent on that second one.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, normally, like I said, they'll adapt a little bit.
Hey, give the old girl beans.
He just hasn't been on the 335s now.
No, not at all. Mine was a questionable vehicle.
And look, it's still whole from the other side. But I just want to check underneath, make sure there's no leaks. Not that we really can see anything down there, but there's nothing dripping, which is good. That would always be a telltale. Kick down.
It's such a fine line between flooring it and not hitting the kick down.
Yep.
All right, let's try that again. It's the coffee. It's jittery.
Oh, look at that.
$275, $268 with correction. That's roughly 320 and 331. It's pretty healthy.
It survived!
It's super healthy.
Yeah, no worries. And we'll get the sheets now. Yeah, no new rattles.
Yeah, she's a happy car, man.
Which is amazing for, you know, the year and everything that's been...
Plus, it just speaks volumes when they're not modified and taken care of.
Yes.
Because most of them that are modified and taken care of, they don't make it that far.
No.
Hey, coming on?
Yeah.
So I'll be back in a couple of hours with the RX-8.
That one sounds a little more serious.
It's not tuned though, so again, we're just getting a baseline. So it's literally going to be like probably 350.
Okay.
Now, in the other car, that engine made 400 with a tune, but this is going to be baseline, closed loop, nothing done to it.
Gotcha.
So it's not going to be that serious. So that's fantastic. Just literally got off the dyno. You'll see from the video, it made good power. So again, a car that's been looked after, and I was wrong, it's 174,000 miles. So a car that's been looked after, had regular maintenance, everything been done to it, made some good power for the year on the dyno. And this would be a great baseline to compare back to later. So super happy, there were no issues, no leaks, no funny noises. But I also imagine that it probably has had, apart from maybe the body damage, everything else has probably had a pretty good life. So hopefully we don't beat on it too much now. But I mean, hey, it's running, it's working. And like I say, for the age, 2008, and for the mileage, 174,000 miles, it's doing pretty well. And I'm driving down the street, there's no lights on, and there's no funny noises. So I'll take it. Right, time for the RX-8. So I need to go and get some parts for the M5, so I'll head up to BMW now to just get the parts I need for working on the M5 tomorrow, so we can hopefully get that up and running, and maybe on the dyno, depending on how the oil change goes. And then from there, we'll, yeah, like I say, just go and get the RX-8, drive it back, and rinse and repeat. That one should be interesting.